Are you stuck? This one mindset shift will change everything forever. Welcome. This is Nikita. I've helped thousands of leaders and entrepreneurs just like you discover their life's purpose and live their dreams. We've all been there. We've been stuck. I've been stuck. I've actually been stuck on the wall before. I've been stuck in hospitals recovering from surgeries. I've been stuck and stuck and stuck over. And I'm going to share a couple stories with you that will prove to you that there's no such thing as stuck. And then I'm going to tell you exactly about what this trick is. First of all, if you are a leader or an entrepreneur, there's going to be a moment where it feels like you're no longer moving forward, where it feels like you've kind of reached a plateau. You know, at some point you were climbing up, but now you're just going sideways. Nothing's really moving and it feels stuck. Well, the reason it feels stuck is because this is one of your biggest tests. This is one of your biggest and maybe the biggest test to make sure that you are still on purpose, to make sure that you still want to do the thing you want to do. And in this moment is when you realize and start cultivating this one shift. This one shift will help you change absolutely everything. If you feel like you're stuck, understand that everything is on purpose. That this right here, this feeling of stuckness, that this lull of non-solution is on purpose. It is here to test you. Maybe it's going to be a short test, but it could be a test that lasts months or even lasts years. Think of it from a perspective of an inventor. Let's say you want to have an incredible breakthrough. People have hypothesized what is going to happen when we create nuclear fusion and we're able to generate more energy out of that reaction than we put in. And it has taken over 20 years and a team of many, many scientists to discover, even for a second, that it is possible, to prove that it is possible to get more energy out of reaction that you put into it. But it took over 20 years. And if those people would have quit at any point during those 20 years, then we would still be stuck in that state where we don't know whether it's possible. We don't know. We can only guess. So if you look at your life like a scientist and you understand that just being stuck, you're not actually stuck. What you are is learning about yourself. You're learning deeply about the nature of things and the universe. Use this time that feels like stuck to take a step back so you can take 5 steps forward when the energy is flowing and moving again in the direction you want it to. All you have to do is understand that this state, it's not permanent. If you're stuck on a wall while rock climbing, chances are you're not going to be there forever. Chances are in the next second, in the next minute, in the next day, you will get unstuck. Whether that unstuckness is going up or going down, you're not going to be here in this moment forever. And understand that that moment, it can last a while. Maybe you're going through some legal proceedings and it feels like you've been stuck in this limbo of knowing and not knowing, of knowing a little bit and not knowing a lot. So understand that this will also get unstuck at some point. But in this moment is your biggest lesson. What can you learn right now? Can you learn, one, about yourself? What can you learn, two, about the nature of things, about the nature of the universe, about how things function on this plane of existence? And three, what can you learn about the other side? What are you not seeing in this moment? What can you learn about people, about the way that people function? What can you learn about the way that the system functions? What can you really get out of this so that way you never repeat the same type of stuckness in the future? How will you make sure that this moment actually becomes a win for you, even if it feels like you're losing? See, stuck is a state of mind. Energy is never stuck, even if you're completely standing still. There's billions of cells moving through the body. There's blood and oxygen going up, down, and side to side. Even if it feels like we are solid, when you look at us under a microscope, you realize that everything is moving. So understand that you are never stuck. Even if you are standing still, but the nature of living on this plane of existence, on this planet, you are not. You're moving at more than 24,000 miles an hour just by being in one spot and not moving. You are still spinning so fast. You're going so fast around the sun. So how could you ever be stuck if you're always moving? So all you got to do is just change your perception and understand everything is on purpose, and instantly you get unstuck. All you have to do is take a step back and instantly you get unstuck. Because you're not stuck. You are never stuck. Even if you cannot move, you are moving. You are healing. You are growing. You always have the opportunity to learn something from this moment right now. So never ever feel like you're stuck. Never ever think that you can't win and you can't get out of this moment. Because even if this moment is terrible and it's going on forever, even if the recovery is taking months, years, you are still moving forward. You are still going into a place where you will now again be climbing. You are now again will be scaling. You now again will be elevating. And this temporary plane that felt like it was stuck was actually just here for you to get stronger, for you to get smarter, for you to get more compassionate, to get more patient, to get more understanding, so that you can do much bigger and bigger and better and greater things. You are never stuck. You will never be stuck. When you're stuck, what's the one thing you do to snap you out of it? Because if you are stuck energetically, what you can do is move. If you are stuck visually, what you can do is read. If you are stuck emotionally, what you can do is write. All those three things. If you're stuck energetically but your body can move, then go plant your feet in the ground. Go plant your feet in the ground even if it's cold, even if it's hot. Because all of a sudden you'll start feeling a different energetic energy. Make sure of course, you're barefoot so you can feel the energy of the planet start to change you from the outside in and from the inside out. Go hug a tree. It works the same, if not better. But really be present in that moment. Really let go and let the universe feel the feeling of your stuckness. Because you will come up with different solutions that you didn't even know existed in that moment. If you are stuck mentally, then go do some research. Go research, because I guarantee you other people, maybe they haven't worked on the same exact problem, but they've been stuck before. So what are the mental fortitude training did they have? What type of problem-solving abilities did they have? What type of mindset did they cultivate during the moments where they felt like they were stuck? And what can you learn from them? If you're stuck emotionally and you have bubbled up emotions, then write them down. Keep writing. Do a stream of consciousness until everything's on that paper. And if you're still stuck, then burn it. Or make it into a little boat and set it down the river. And watch those emotions evaporate. Watch them leave. Watch them dissolve. You can always do something physically, emotionally, psychologically to get you to a place when you are no longer stuck, when you are just moving forward and moving forward with the right mindset, moving forward with the right bodily strength, moving forward with composed emotions. Remember, this moment is created for you because everything is on purpose. So, however you are, wherever you are in life, however stuck you think you are, you're not. You're always moving forward. I believe that very shortly, whether it's tomorrow, in a month, in a year, you will be in a completely different state where your energy will again be flowing. And whenever you do run into a state of stuckness, then understand that everything is on purpose. And this is here for you to slow down, for you to learn something new, for you to discover something about yourself, about others that you're not seeing. Thank you for watching. This is Russ Nikita. Remember, stay peaceful. Let's go.